I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Molly, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning back in. Welcome back. So before we do our makeup routine, you need to start off with a clean face. So I'm going in with the baby wipe here because I already did my skincare routine in the morning, but we need to clean up the face a little bit more for the makeup routine. So I'm just cleaning up my face with a little baby wipe. Make sure you get all the spots. I did my install, so my face was a bit shiny because of the gels and the stuff. And you need to moisturize your face always. You can't be doing your makeup with a dry face, okay? And next is the Essence Jelly Grip Primer. Always use a primer when you're going to put on your foundation, right? Just to make sure that the makeup sticks and it all sits, together. So putting on a little primer, and then we're going to do our eyebrows first. Before anything else, we're going to start off with the eyebrows. I don't know, how do you guys do it? Like, there's some girlies out here who do their foundation first and then they do their eyebrows. I think I like to do my eyebrows first because my eyebrows do take a little bit of time because I just want to make them like the way I want them, because I don't like that thing of like eyebrows not sitting nicely on the face. So I pay a lot of attention to my eyebrows. Yes, my eyebrows are microbladed, but I do like to fill them in and extend them a little bit, so you see the tail and make it a little bit longer and sharp. So that's why I'm using the baby wipe to just clean up around the eyebrow, any little mistakes or like where I made the line a little bit too thick. And you need to brush it out, especially on the inner corners. You need to brush it out so it doesn't look too boxy. Yeah. How do you guys do your eyebrows now? There's a big debate, like 2016 eyebrows versus the new age eyebrows. I think I'm still doing 2016 eyebrows, but I like them. Like, I really like the 2016 eyebrows. Like, they make sense, man. And then I'm using the Essence concealer to conceal around my eyebrows, as well as any spots where there's some imperfections and stuff like that, just to make the eyebrows even more sharp, like a blade. Do you guys also make the makeup face? I make the makeup face. Like, in this video, you're going to see me doing the face. You see that one? I do that one throughout the video. So if you are like me, comment down below a laughing emoji if you also make the makeup face when you're doing your makeup. So I'm just using a little brush to blend in the concealer. It's gonna look scary, but trust the process. That's all I can say. And now I'm using a little concealer brush to just make sure that the concealer is just below the eyebrow and doesn't it blends nicely. It's more precise, I think, like when you want to spread out the concealer nicely. And I'm just using a beauty blender, a beauty sponge to, make sure you set the concealer nicely, like, so it goes into, I don't know if I'm doing a good explanation about this, but you can see what I'm doing. Like, you learn by looking. I think my explanation is pretty standard. You can see whatever I'm doing. It's very clear. I'm just clipping my hair because it was getting in my face. Wig life, how do you guys do it? Like, wig life is crazy. I struggle. I fought for my life trying to install this wig. It is not as easy as it looks. Like, it is so difficult. But anyways, this is my concealer. I'm using the Wet n Wild foundation. Did I say concealer before? I meant foundation. The concealer is done. I used the Essence concealer, and I'm using the Wet n Wild foundation with the foundation brush. Are you guys like brush girls or sponge girls? I use both. I start off with the brush and then I use the beauty blender, the sponge, just to make everything a bit more fine and polished. Everything needs to be put together. And I am a spreader. I don't dab. That's why I like to use the brush, because with foundation, I found that the faster you do it, the better, because you have to do it before it starts to settle. So you need to be quick with it, don't take too long when you're doing your makeup. Make sure that you do it quickly so that nothing settles where it's not supposed to settle. And now I'm highlighting, allegedly. Makeup is such a funny thing. Like, it looks so crazy before you're done, but then once you're done, it's like the finished product is so worth looking crazy. And I think this is not really an updated routine. Like, this is the routine that I've been doing ever since I was in high school. I'm not going to tell you when I was in high school, but if you know, you know. Like, this is the 2016 makeup. Yeah. But I think it's like some things don't need to be changed. Like, if it's broke, if it's not broke, why fix it? Like, it's fine. Just the way that it is a-okay. So now I'm doing my little highlight. It looks extreme, but in the end, it all comes together. Trust the process. I'll go in with the foundation again because I think I overdid it a little bit. But my foundation is a bit darker. Or it's not like it's not a perfect match. So I do play around with the concealer a bit. I've been trying for the past 5 years to find myself a shade of foundation that matches my skin. And for the life of me, I just cannot manage. I cannot manage. I've tried up and down every single brand. And now it's like become a very expensive endeavor just trying to look for the perfect shade. Because tell me why. In the shop, right? They give you the shade and it matches. Get home, nothing like that. It is like 2-3 shades off. Mind you, that time you're having someone in the shop helping you. It's not like you're by yourself. And I'm convinced this is a marketing thing. Because why is it that the first day you go, they sell you the wrong shade, but come again another time, they'll give you your right shade. So it's like a way to make profit or commission or what. Like, what is this about? Am I the only one who's going through this? Because I have suffered. So now I'm going in with the foundation again and blending it with the sponge just to even out any sort of too much brightness or too much darkness. I did the concealer first. So now I'm going with the foundation again just to bring everything together again. Like a light contour, like a light, you know. This is a light little nose contour. Do you guys contour your noses or you just let it like do its thing? I contour my nose sometimes, but I contour it with foundation, so it doesn't really count. Like, I do the concealer on the bridge of the nose and then I do foundation on the sides just to add a little bit more depth and dimension to my face. Don't forget the neck. Get your neck. Get that neck, sis. This is going to be the world's longest voiceover, but that's fine. This is you guys' way to get to know me as well. So, I don't know. Should I give you like fun facts about me? Because it's a bit repetitive from here. Okay, here I'm using a foundation powder, like a compact press powder, just to, you know, make it a bit more matte. Because I think this foundation has a glowiness to it, like it has a dewy look, but I prefer a matte finish. Even though my skin is dry, don't ask me why. It just looks better in my opinion. If you're more for the glowy thing, you don't have to add the compact foundation powder. Here I'm going in with the banana powder for the under eyes, you know, that bright under eye. And when you're using the banana powder, dab off any excess onto your hand or like the back of your hand so that you don't have like too much cakiness. It helps, like, yeah. So I'm just doing that, taking off any excess as well. And just making sure I get into those creases so that the under eyes don't crease because of the concealer. I used a lot of concealer under my eyes because they are a bit dark. You know, the girl is tired. Girl has been tired, you know. Life has been lifing, you know. But now I'm on break, so it's fine. I'll hopefully get a little bit of a chance to rest. The academics have been fighting back. But we're not going to let them win, you know. We need to win. Like, the semester is almost over. The year is almost over. So we've got the next 4 months, I guess. So you either make it or you break it. It's up to you. You decide. You know. So now I'm going with a little bit of blush. Are you guys blush girls? I don't know how I feel about it yet. But I think I love it. I love it because, you know, when you put on foundation and all that stuff, sometimes your face tends to look flat and like dull, I guess. And I guess the concealer brings so much light and warmth to your face and your makeup routine. It's like a little pop of color that you didn't know you need, but you need. And for anybody who's going to be hating on us, you know, black girlies, we can wear the blush too. Okay, no one's going to stop us. The blush looks good. The blush looks good. Okay, don't let them tell you any other way. So I'm going in with the blush and yeah, touching up on my eyebrows. I'm doing this voiceover from my bed, by the way. doing a little lip combo, because who am I without a lip combo? That is like a standard procedure. It's mandatory. Get with the program. You will never catch me without a lip combo. It can be 5 a.m. Trust me. So, a little brown pencil. Incidentally, this is the same pencil I use for my eyebrows. Very economical this side. You know, the title of the video is an affordable makeup routine. So, we're giving you bang for your buck. And you can find all these products that I used at Discam and Clicks. I think you can only find Wet n Wild at Clicks, and Essence is only in Discam, if I'm not mistaken. But they are very affordable. I think everything that I used in this video is under $200, except for the MAC lipstick. The lip gloss is very cheap as well, and the foundation, I think it was 100 and something, less than 200. So the brushes, they come from a makeup set, which is a little bit over 200, but you can really make do with whatever you have. And the sponges are more affordable than the brushes. So, and if you're a beginner, most people recommend that you use sponges instead. And this lip gloss, it's very cheap, but it's very nice. Love it. Do you see that lip combo? Love this. Yeah. So all in all, I'm sure you've noticed by now that I am loving my face beat. I really enjoyed making the video. I enjoyed doing the makeup. Like, I'm getting into my makeup bag again, and it's so, yeah, love that for me. And I think here I saw like, looks good. And now I'm going in with a setting spray just to lock everything in. Setting sprays, it's like the most nerve-wracking part of your makeup routine, because you don't know what it's going to do. Like, some setting sprays, they do like a white foam out of nowhere. You can't anticipate that, so it's a bit nerve-wracking. But it really ties the whole look together so effortlessly. I love it. And it dries very fast, by the way. It doesn't take long. You don't need a fan or anything like that. Here, I'm just drying my little bangs because the hair was just not cooperating. Because I used rollers to make the curls, and I wasn't feeling how this came out. But yeah, it's not horrible. But the face beat was the man of the match. So the hair, yeah, it's gonna have to do. So yeah, this is my beginner friendly, very affordable drugstore makeup routine. And if you have any questions or any tips, actually, don't ask me questions. I'm not a professional. If you've got any tips for me, what to improve on and so on, feel free to comment in the comments. Let's have a little chat. Let's talk, let's interact. If you liked this video, if you're into the voiceovers, let me know in the comments down below. These are a few pictures that I took of myself after I did the makeup routine. Since I didn't like how the hair was looking, I changed it and did a little full lip over. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my content, please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your